We're going to talk a little bit today about contemporary art and contemporary artists. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit, I have some stuff to post, and we're going to talk a little bit about what is contemporary art. And I'm going to give you very little information because I'm going to have you guys do some of that. I want you to kind of do some research on your own. A couple things to note. If you go into Google and type in contemporary art, you're going to get all sorts of things inundated. So I would first, and I'll give you a link. I like the Tate Museum. The Tate is a well-known gallery, and it has a great way to find a definition. So I'll put a link to the Tate Museum in our Google Classroom, but I'd like you to define contemporary art. And then I want you to write it on your own before you look it up. So right now, start to think about what does contemporary art mean? And you may, give me a guess. Then I want you to look it up and find out what it really means. And then I want you to go in and type into Google contemporary artist or contemporary art. And I want you to start to look at some of them. I want you to pick an artist, just one, not a bunch. If you have a hard time selecting, try to narrow it down to one. Get as close to one as you can. And then we're gonna put together, you're just gonna give me a little synopsis of the artist and the art and why you like it. What is it about it that you like? Is it the way it looks? Is the way it moves? Is it something about its color? You're going to tell me what draws you to that piece of contemporary art. Contemporary art is something that I will be honest, I didn't start teaching until about 2 years ago, because a lot of contemporary art is tough when you're looking through it. You're going to see a lot of art things. I think you're going to find more things that you dislike before you find things that you do like in contemporary art. I know personally, I am that way. And I think as you go through and sift through contemporary art, the biggest thing is you're going to start to form an opinion right away. A lot of people with contemporary art either like or dislike it. There's no, well, this is okay. So and I find myself, when I first, especially if I do a Google search, there's a lot of things I'm like, oh, this is not what I like. So I have to look for what I like. So contemporary art, almost said a definition, thank goodness. So first I want you guys to tell me what you think it means. Then I want you to find out what it means. And then I want you to find an artist. We're gonna look at it as an aesthetic view. So we are looking at it for the value we put in art. You don't have to look at it for a dollar sign. It's your personal opinion why you like that art. So this is a more of an exploration of art that you like. Now, I'm going to put one stipulation on you. I would like you to find a contemporary sculptor. So look for an artist in the contemporary field who is a sculptor or does at least 3D work, which could be, boy, we have a lot of people popping in today. It could be 3D work that is digital in nature, and it could be physical 3D work. So we're gonna look through that. We're gonna have a couple of things. So I have 5 things with a couple subcategories that I'm gonna have you define, that I'm gonna put up on the Google Classroom once we are done today. I hope you guys are still working Henry Moore and that we're getting closer to finishing that design. I don't think I need to go over, is anyone having any hard times carving? Boy, we just had a bunch of people and now we just lost a bunch of people, it looks like. Though I think one of you guys was ghosted at least once. Is anybody having any hard times with carving the phone?
I just think I'm not very talented.
Wait till you look at the contemporary art. You're gonna
Oh,
you'll feel much better. What kind of tools are you using?
the same as the soap and my fingers.
Yep. I tell you, once you get through the bulk and you start to get down to the shape you want, being delicate is important with the foam, because it is ginger. And then just taking your time, kind of getting the shape that you want, that's going to be the key. So don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll get it. I feel scratchy in my throat today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's nothing. Might be my Fruit Loops. I switched over to Fruit Loops today. Fruit Loops. I love going down the cereal. I feel like I'm like 5. All right. I'm going to look over. Does anybody have any comments about or on or dealing with foam first? So Wednesday, we'll start looking at contemporary artists and start talking about that. And hopefully we'll have some things that we can discuss. Hopefully it's more than just Cole and I talking. It's always fun to have Cole and I talking.
It's a blast.
It is. All right, guys. So I had a pretty busy spring break. I got done next to nothing that I wanted. I got done some of the stuff I wanted.